Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. Mac Voices is at CES in Las Vegas. I'm in the AppleCoreGear booth talking to Randy about some of the cool stuff that they're showing here, stands and accessories for your iMac and iPhone. Randy, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate it, and I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here because you're showing some very cool stuff, and I want to make sure we let folks know about it.
Thank you, Chuck, and I'd love to show it to you.
Go for it.
We have what we call a CrystalCore TiltDock, and it has three primary functions and features that really you don't find on any other dock around. One is it will tilt. So usually in this position is the best position if you're going to sit at your desk and you need to text, type, work on your phone. If you're going to do FaceTime, you need to adjust it so that it gets your face, beautiful face, right in the picture. And so, it just kind of goes anywhere in between so it fits whatever user you got to use it for. The other neat feature of it, besides the tilting, is it'll fit virtually any case, cover, bumper that you have to put on your phone. A lot of the docks even make cases that come apart so it works on some docks. Doesn't matter with ours, it's going to fit. So that's a cool feature. And then the number one reason I love it, when you're ready to go, you pull the phone and it stays stuck to the desk. So what we're doing is, to remove it, you twist it, and we have a polyurethane base, holds it secure to the table. It's not going to slide around, it's going to stay put. And we really think it's the Cadillac, I guess, of the docks out there.
I was very impressed because there are plenty of iPhone things here, but I was impressed by the industrial design, but the fact that you put this on the desk and it stays there, but I'm not adding adhesives or any of that stuff, that you end up it's never right. It just is never right.
The other thing, Chuck, is it will get dirty. If you're moving it around a lot, like I take it from my home, because I keep it next to my bed, I take it to my office, and eventually it's going to get a little dirty. And this is designed, you just press here, pull that, comes off, you wash it, and it gets back to its original stickiness.
And I think a lot of us have probably seen these things in, the odd store. You put them up on your dashboard and you put your phone on them, they don't move, and that's what's down here.
Basically, yeah.
And it's a much better implementation. And to be clear here, you're showing an old 30-pin dock. You're also showing a new Lightning connector.
We do have the Lightning connector and the 30-pin. Now the Lightning connector, of course, as we all know, we're waiting for the license to come out from Apple, so that will be available, we think, later this month. We'll see. The 30-pin is ready to go, and we also have a micro USB version for the Samsung, and some HTCs have it down mounted so it can work as well. The other, just very cosmetic, this is crystal glass. This is extruded aluminum, anodized, so it looks beautiful next to your MacBook Pro or your iMac or any computer you might be using. But it's all really nice materials and is built to last and look beautiful.
The world is in color. Black and white models, or is the difference in the pins?
To start, we'll have black and white, and as we see what happens and what demands, it's not hard to change colors, and we can do that if that.
But in other words, there will both covers will be available for the 30 and the
That's
Lightning.
Either choice. Yep.
The other thing you're showing is behind us, the CableCore Hub, and It's a little bit difficult to show, so we're going to just work off the picture.
Okay.
But I love this because this addresses a problem a lot of us have, but it integrates in so well with the iMac that it doesn't look, it's not one more thing on my desk.
Exactly, and I think you find that it's again, we use aluminum, brushed aluminum that's anodized, so it really is a beautiful match. We have a black acrylic top here that looks very beautiful along with the black, so it is integrated very nicely. It's two powered USB hubs on this side, two on the other side, and we're only using one of your USBs in the back of your computer. So we're plugging this in and so it powers itself. We have the FireWire. This is for the iMacs prior to the last launch of their newest one. And so we're only going to use one of your one FireWire, your one USB, and then we put in a power. And then on the other side, you also have a jack for your headphones. And then we have a Bluetooth. So you Bluetooth to your computer. It'll kill the internal speaker. And then you have your headphones to listen to music or whatever you want to listen to. And if you get a telephone call and you need to stop it, you just push the button once and it mutes it. And push it again, it starts to back up, and you control it. And so you're not reaching around back behind to put your USB in, which is a little inconvenient.
Now the other thing too is those are USB 3 ports.
They are USB 3, and we're actually going to be designing now a new one for the new laptop, or the new iMac, that will have the SD card now bring it out front, because it's on the back now of the new ones. And probably a Thunderbolt cable. We'll see what Apple says about that. And again, with the headphone jack as well.
Where do folks go to learn more and get some of this stuff?
Well, you can visit our website at AppleCoreGear.com, and we are currently on Indiegogo, just allowing people to buy it. The first 100 buyers gets it for $25 for our TiltDock. And the TiltDock will be out in about 3 months. We'll go into production right after late February. And the Hub is probably about 3 months out before we get into production on it.
Thanks so much for the time, Randy. Hope you continue to have a good show.
Chuck, I appreciate your time, and thank you.
Folks, we'll have more from CES in Las Vegas on Mac Voices. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Mac Voices TV is part of the Mac Voices Group at MacVoicesGroup.com. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at BackbeatMedia.com.